Yes, it's that time of day where you can get lots of inspiration, whether it be my face, I'm going to say my pretty face then, but everybody think I had a big head, so I'm just going to say my face, some of my friends' faces, just a familiar, happy face where you can come and have some fun. So if you're at home right now, sat down with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, then you're in for a cracking show. We've got so much planned for you. Me and Emma's just been talking about what do you want me to do? What shall we do? And she's like, shall I mix this with this? It's like lotions and potions. It's all going on. So I can't wait to show you what Emma's got planned for you all. So my name is Tony Darrock and this is the How to Craft Network studio, where we have a beautiful studio stroke channel which is going to enable you as a crafter to come and say hello to your friends or come and get some hints, tips and techniques. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This gives us a wider reach and it also allows you to get all of the inspiration when we are live. I can see you're all talking. Thank you for joining me. We will say hi as soon as we get into the show. If you are watching on social media, don't forget to share the page if you are allowed. Don't get in trouble. Don't get your hand slapped if you're sharing it in another group where they don't allow it. So be careful. And if one person has shared it, you all don't need to share it. So just be mindful of that as well. But we do love to share the love of craft and we do love you to come and say hello no matter what your circumstances are. So in today's studio, we have the beautiful Emma in studio and her fabulous designs. So it's a Thirsty Brush Unlimited designs, absolutely stunning, different, my style, maybe. She's growing on me, let me tell you. She's a little bit addictive after time as well. So you will have seen Emma's collections over on the Create and Craft channel. Well, they're also here in studio as well. And as you all probably know, because it's the talk of the town at the moment, both channels will be merging together. So I'm sure you're going to see some familiar faces on one or both or either of those channels. In today's studio, I have put some lovely bundles together for you. But as always, if you just want to buy one item, just buy it on the website. You do not have to buy the bundles. Some of the savings are better if you do get the bundles, but we're not precious about it. Go and have a look. Take your time. And if you're just here for the inspiration, maybe you've already got the products, then at least you can craft along with the lovely Emma. So let's jump straight into show. I said I would quickly get through the opening part of the show so we can get to Emma's lovely demonstrations, and we will go and say hi in a second. I have a little surprise for you as well at the end of the counter when we get down there as well. So the first item on the counter here is those beautiful, beautiful junk journal type style pages. Now, is everybody familiar with junk journaling? Me? Absolutely not. What does it mean? I have not got a clue. I do know though that these pages have hinges and they stick inside a book. They make brag books, they make journals, they can make toppers, cards, tags, whatever you want them to make. So let's have a look in detail what we have. So across the base here, we have the pages now. Emma has completely designed these herself, most of which come from a sketched image that we create into dies, but mostly they're very, very forgiving in design. She's not precious about, you know, the outcome, and it leads everybody else to their own individual style. So at the base here, we have the beautiful tags. Now the tags have that hinge so you can adhere them to the book, and I'll talk about that in a second, but the tags do go down in size, which is awesome. I'll just turn it around for you here, and if you can see these little elements in the top, these are going to give you that detailed hole at the top. So whether you want a heart hole, a star hole, a hexagon, a triangle, that didn't come out quite right, did it? You get the gist. Moving on very quickly before I get in trouble. And then we have the beautiful scalloped page. That'll be on a bloopers, Emma. A beautiful scalloped page. You're all laughing at me now, aren't you? And then we have those dies that have the sort, it looks like a bit of cheese. But I know Emma's going to be a little bit more creative with them. But you can see, people are going to see them in so many different ways. So that's your scallop page there. And then moving down here, we have the leaf page. I'll turn it round so you can see it a little bit better. So you can see they have the hinge on there, but Emma hasn't limited you to having to use them in a book. She has popped a score line down the side of the die. It's like a perforation which goes down to the hinge there, which means you can tear the page away. You don't have to have that hinge. It's incredible. And then in there you get the 3 textured backgrounds, which are like a hessian, some hearts and some detailed elements at the bottom there. Moving on up to the top, yes, you get all of this, and I will talk about the price in a second. But at the top here, we have your butterfly page. Now, if you're thinking, I'm not sure about all what's going on here, I'd like to try it, but I'm not sure. We do have each page as an individual on the website, okay? If you just want to do a butterfly brag book, you can do that as well. So on here, we have that beautiful winged butterfly, and again, it has the detailed part that comes away from that hinge, and we've also added in the extra elements in there as well, so you can build and layer if you want to. So the design can be your own. They're absolutely beautiful. I have some samples to show you in a second. And then this is the baby of the collection. Now, this is what's going to allow you to create those books. Now, yes, you can create this hinge element yourself if you want to. You can go and do all the scoring, figure out the maths and work it out for your books. However, Emma's made it simple for you and popped it in a die format. So you'll run it through your machine and your hinges are there. And we will go into detail with that one as well. You will see from all of the samples, they are bright, they are breezy, they are very forgiving. They're very doodle in the sense as well. However, please think about all of the beautiful papers that you've bought from me here at Stamps by Me, where you can decorate these pages as beautiful sort of, you could do a sympathy book, you could do a birthday book or anything like that. Yes, the design is built around Emma and her enthusiastic sort of designs and things like that, but equally, if you are a clean and simple crafter as well, you can break it right down and make some awesome tag books, journals, memory albums, anything you want to. And we'll talk about that in full detail when we get over to the other side with Emma. So the item number for this one is 100216. Now, traditionally, they're going to be $16.99 as individuals. And if you do buy those on the website, that's absolutely fine. If you are a club member, you will get that 5% discount. But today, for the whole collection, which is going to allow you to start making all those interactive pages, is $49.99, and that is a HTCM price. So if you're not a club member and you're not accruing points, it's $49.99. But I do know probably all of you are club members and all are at your statuses where you get extra discounts. So you're probably going to get it for less than £45, let's face it. So pop it in your basket. If you are interested, go to the savings and see what the savings work out. You might actually surprise yourself. So if you like this item today, we don't have a lot of this one. Everything else we're safe on. This one, not so much. 100216. So let's move down the counter very quickly. So what do we need to layer onto our pages? Well, we're always going to need those beautiful stencils and masks. Now, I will lean them all forward. You're catching a glare there, but I will show you in detail. So this item number is 100217. And this is a gorgeous stencil collection. So you get masks and stencils. So let's just lean them forward slightly. So you can see the detail. These are, again, Emma's work. Emma is really unique in design. You will see Emma creating things that really stand out. There's nobody like Emma. Absolutely unique in design, quirky in design also, and I'm certain if you see her make, you'll be able to say straight away that is from Emma's work, because she really, really is unique. And this is why she's called Unlimited Thirsty Brush, because she really is unlimited possibilities. So there we have the flower design there. So these are 5x7 stencils. Then we have that lovely sort of rainbow design on there. Then we have some sort of textured circle designs on there. And then the top one is the 3 like masks. Tilt this forward for you. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm holding my breath because they're all. So, there we go. So we have that one, which is like spider legs. Then we have this one, noughts and crosses. These are not the correct name, by the way. I'm just trying to give you a. And then we have the sort of arches and lines on there. So you get all of this combination, 5x7, normally $48.93. Today in studio, give them a try, $29.99. If you are a club member, $28.49, and that is for the whole collection of Emma's stencils. Now, I think that's all of Emma's stencils so far since you came across. I think it is.
I think there's a couple more, but I don't know how many's left.
Oh.
I think that's why I'm not there.
100217. If you are popping multiple items in your basket, or maybe you bought yesterday, check out the status of your order. If yesterday's order hasn't left, you can add any of these items to your basket. Just click. Well, it'll actually tell you your first order hasn't gone, so therefore you are able to add to previous order. Would you like to? Oh, yes, please. I would like to save £5 on postage or whatever it may be. So add to previous order if your other order hasn't been sent. So moving down the counter then, we have something that Emma uses all the time. They don't get the credit they deserve because they're quite scary to look at. They look like a traditional nail varnish. However, they are far better than what they appear to be. So these are your pigment, Eyes Ink pigment inks, okay? So what this means is they are permanent. They are less transparent, they're opaque, okay? And these are going to give you that coverage on your cards, and which is bright, colourful. So we have a red, a sort of burnt orange, a silver, opaly colour, a navy, and a purple, and a sort of grey, steely, tealy colour, which is incredible. So they do come with the brush head in as well. Okay, Emma, so you've seen Emma's Happy Place, her social media page, and she's only supposed to really do one live a week, but if you've noticed, she's been popping up 2 and 3 times a week now, because that many people are saying, can you just show us how to use this product? How does that product work? Can we get these results if we mix them? Emma's absolutely willing to try anything for you. So if you are looking for Emma on social media, it's Emma's Happy Place on Facebook, okay? She is such an inspirational lady, I cannot tell you, and she's not scared to try things as well, not like me. So the item number for this one is 100218. It's the full set of the Eyes Ink pigment inks. Today, £21.84 if you're in the club. Amazing, amazing savings, okay? I would encourage you, if you're going to try anything today, try these. I used the red on our lamination. If you remember, we used the black on some cards as well. There's a whole host of colours. If you're thinking, yep, I love the idea, don't like the colours, go and check out the website. We have lots of items on the website, lots of different colours. So moving down the counter then. Now, this looks like it's a big bundle. It's not. I just left these as individuals because I really didn't know what you would all want as bundles, what you wouldn't. Emma is really different in design, so I've left them as individuals. You can actually cherry pick the ones that you like if you want to. First of all, we always have to have words. So down at the front here, we have a whole bunch of words, and these are brilliant. So they're individual words on a 5x7. Okay, just leave that forward for you there. And look at those words. So there's a good one in here, which you could put together, which says arty pants. Yeah. And well, you just put it all together. There's just so many different, I can't even go into how many there is there, Emma. What was your thoughts behind, you know, this one?
This is, some of them are things I say, so they might not make much sense sometimes, but live, laugh, love, there's work hard, play hard, and then you've got pride, obviously happy birthday, happy anniversary.
Nice, aren't they?
Kisses. And then get your arty pants on was something a customer actually said to Christopher.
Oh,
when
wow.
he was doing a Facebook, he was on Facebook Live with us, and he said, oh, I've wiped it on my pants. And she said, oh, they're your arty
get
pants.
your arty pants,
and
that's
it
a good
just
one.
went from there.
Lovely.
So,
I love these sentiments, and the capability to build is incredible. So the item number for this one, 100219. Normally £16.99. If you're a club member, £14.24. But if you are at a hobbyist or enterprise on our website, you will have accrued those points. You will get it down even further. Check out those savings when you pop the items in your basket. So let's move on to the next one on the counter, which is this beautiful one here, which is the florals. So these are individual florals, and we've got Sausage the Snail.
Sausage the Snail. You called him sausage.
Yeah, it's cute, isn't he? And my son loves sausages. So, Sausage the Snail. Yeah, so item number for this one, 100220, okay, and this is your petal power. So you get those 4 sort of grand designs in there. Yes, it is 4, and they're open in fretwork and in design as well, so you can use those pigment inks. You can actually paint direct with the paintbrush from these if you really, really wanted to, but I know that Emma sometimes pops them onto her glass mat and picks them up. Just be mindful they are permanent. Emma, do not put these on my brand new glass mat.
I've brought me.
Okay. 100220, and today in studio, if you are a club member, £14.24. So the scope to cherry pick from the show today is available for you, but do check out the website. If you're having a peruse anyway, we have loaded lots of brand new products as well, lots for you to go at, and if you are accruing those points, which you all carried over from next year, then you will get those incredible savings. So the last 2 items on the counter are 2, which are some of Emma's latest designs, and they are the sort of ones that give you that slimline effect. So, I mean, you could double them up if you want to and create bigger cards, but in design, they are like a slimline stroke DL design. So let's have a look at this one on the counter here. So this one is the one with the beautiful hearts. Have I got the right one up there? Sorry. My apologies. We'll do this one first. So this is the one with the sort of bubble effect and florals.
it reminded me of a buttercup, that's where that came from.
Ah, buttercup
But
bubbles.
the bubbles, I didn't know what to call them. They're just like a squiggly frame.
Buttercup bubbles, I love that name. So again, they're quite big, okay, very free in design. So if you do like to spray, spritz and play around and be playful with your craft, then these are a great go-to point. 1002221424 in the club. You can see from some of the samples there at the bottom how creative Emma can be. I'm sure you are all creative as well at home, so if you have got some makes, don't forget to share them on Emma's Happy Place. She loves to see your work. We have the Eureka fan page. There's so many social media platforms now where you can share the love of craft. Let's talk about the last item on the counter, 100222. And this is very similar in design. You get that slimline effect, but this one has that beautiful heart design and that open daisy on the second one. Now this is a 5x7 set, so you can see it's a whopper. There we go. And you get the bubbles running through all 4 of those unique designs as well. If you have made samples with these, please share them, get them on social media. We want to see what you're all making. Not because we want to copy, because we aim to inspire, which is amazing. So this is the How to Craft Network Studio, where you can come and get brand new products, new launches, inspiration, hints, tips and techniques. So I'm just going to have a look at a little quick preview of what we have had exactly in the show, and then we're going to say hello to the lovely Emma Blake, the designer, the owner of Thirsty Brush Unlimited Designs. So the full bundle on the set there, 100216, 47.49 as a club member. That amazing stencil collection. I have a few of these, 2 or 3, 100217, and the price for that one is a great saving, $29.99, $28.49 in the club. We're going to talk about these in more depth when we get to Emma. You have the beautiful words that you can connect in design and make your own sentiments, 100219. Petal Power, Sausage the Snail, 1424 in the club. 100221, Buttercup Bubbles, beautiful. And the last one on the counter, 100222, with that large open heart and those large daisies. If you are looking for something different, did you see me there, talking with my coffee? If you are looking for something different, you've come to the right place, because Emma really is different, and I think it's really good that we do have people that are willing to step out of the box with our craft, because if we were all the same, it'd be pretty boring, wouldn't it? So let's say hello to Emma. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I've been reading everybody's comments.
Hey, what's
I was trying to pay attention to both.
What's everybody saying? Is anybody saying anything nice, hopefully?
They like the Slimline stamps. A lot of people saying they've never made a journal, but they would like to. And there's a lady going to make one inspired by her garden.
Oh, seed ones as well, you said, haven't you, before? That'd be cool.
I think they're still in the travels on the way back, them samples.
Oh,
but I'll put pictures up again on Facebook.
It's fine. So Emma's going to show you the spine element of that first bundle collection. She's going to talk you through how to put a book together. She's got some elements, and I'm just going to leave her be. I'm not going to interfere. So just enjoy how she puts this book together.
I've got the spine element, and it's all attached. It's not 3 separate dies, which means you won't lose them, which is brilliant, because I lose everything I touch. And just runs through once, and you get your 3 separate sections that will make one full book. You can actually mix and match the spines to make them bigger or smaller. It doesn't have to be just what I say, but this is the easiest way to do it to get. That put too much through there. Stuck. Right, just all fall out. It's absolutely brilliant. So a junk journal is basically a journal where you've used packaging, books that are going to go to the landfill, because they can't actually recycle books, as in reading books. Yeah. Because they can't, and there's one on the roads that's full of books. Yeah. As well somewhere. So use them in your art journals as well. So I've got a load of things here. I'll show you as we go. You get the 3 different size spines, and they all sort of go inside of each other like nesting dies. Oh yeah. So does it put? So it's got it. Yeah. Scores right here. It just bend a little bit, and you see it. work. They also cut fabric as well if you want to do a fabric spine, but I'll get into that at some other point. And they're all just nest together. And the next size down again, it's just bending it. And you could do this into your decorative papers. You could use book pages to make the spine. I would glue the book pages onto a bit of card first though, just so that it's a bit more sturdy. That's the 3. I say that's super easy. It's all scored and everything. It saves measuring. And then all you do, I've got one glued together ready, is the biggest one down first, and then a little bit of glue. I would use wet glue as well. I mean, if you want to use the red liner tape, go for it, but wet glue will hold everything and allow you the wiggle room just to get in. You can see there's a gap at each side and they just sort of lie in front of each other. And it's... wasn't me this time.
No, not me. And then the small one just fits inside.
And then the small one. And that gives you enough there to give you a front cover, a back cover, and, well, you can either go 4 pages or 8 pages, or adding in extra. I'll go into it as we get further on though. If you're on Facebook, I often use the journals, and there's loads of videos already on the Thirsty Brush Facebook page.
Ah, right, yeah.
So
many reasons to be connected and get involved, isn't there, Em?
There is. It's nice to keep photographs in as well. And
yeah.
So I've got 2 there. I'm going to use the one that's glued together, and I've cut a load of the pages out in music paper and card that come from the rainforest place. Oh, we'll have to see it on here, Amazon. Yeah, we are. So Amazon's packaging, then there's cardboard packaging, which I had a box, and it's a corrugated card, so all you do is a bit of box, and then you pull it back, and you get some cool textures going on at the same time. And that's that, and that gives you a distressed look, which means you can bring your vintage side into it as well.
That looks so cool. So we just have a quick question, Em.
Yeah.
I don't know because what glue are you using? Is that ours?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect Together glue. That's available on the website to the lady. Sorry, the questions are coming in thick and fast. So that's on the website. It's called Perfect Together.
Yeah, I've picked another one up because I left mine home. I love the pink glue as well.
Oh, thank you for all your lovely comments. Me and Emma are so excited about this show. One, I get excited about it because it's out of my comfort zone and I really believe I need a nudge sometimes. And Emma also loves coming here as well because not only social media, as amazing as it can be, being live here in studio, live telly, it gives us that wider reach as well. Emma gets the reach out to people who she wants to educate and understand all of this junk journal, mixed media stuff, and I get here as well to sell you some beautiful products as well. It's just a good combination.
Yeah, I can't work YouTube, so some people might not be on Facebook. It gives us a chance to sort of meet people as well. See, that's cardboard, and we'll cover that over with art work. This is from Amazon. It's just a box. I'm going to use this for the back cover anyway. So to glue them together, all you do is you add, whichever way you want, you put glue on the back side or glue on the tab.
Right.
And it's got the score line, so it's going to move. And then these tabs here, all you do, remember Emma, is slot it in. I've used 2 different colours so you can see. And it's the exact right height. Am I right there? Better?
Oh, so the size fits perfectly.
Yeah, it fits in perfect.
Okay.
You can, however, do so many things with a spine. I've made boxes, I've made the DL size books. I'll show as I eventually get along. It's just not enough hours in the day, is it, to get everything out. See, that one there, what I would do to cover, let it dry first, Emma, to cover your packaging is I've cut another bit of cardboard. You would put that over the top.
Oh, yeah, give it some dimension.
Layer, and you wouldn't see what's behind it. Or your music paper, and that's the one I did on a Facebook Live. I'd sprayed it with the mask.
That is lovely.
See? So again, I would just pop that in. Just keep going till it's full. I'm going to add some more pages
you think about how much packaging we dispose of on a daily basis. You getting that out's like instantly made me think about what's going on in my recycle bin at home already.
Letters, envelopes,
My gosh.
the ones that the bills come in.
My gosh, I can't believe it. My mind's working overtime, thinking, what have I got going on at home?
If you open the bills with your eyes shut and just take the envelope, you don't have to read them either. Oh, there we go. We've made a start anyway. I've got a couple of pages in as we go. And again, with the shaped pages I could have given you rectangles and squares, but we've already got loads and loads of nesting dies with those on. So I thought the shaped pages to add in with them, then it's pointless me giving you an extra square.
I think it's incredible having the shaped elements on there, because what you could do is you could use, say, for Tony, I could cut 4 butterflies and put a T on one page, O-N-I, so when you flicked through the pages it would spell my name. You know, congratulations, wedding albums, pop a beautiful bride and groom on the front. Equally, Emma has shown you there that the spine, when you put your pages in, it can be a book on its own, but what I like to do personally is then I like to put some glue on the back of the complete spine and pop it in like a scored piece of A4 card, so the front cover and the back is like a physical looking book. You can leave them as they are, as Emma's just shown you, but you can add your front and back and your spine covers, just glue it into sort of a spine appearance book as well. So the possibilities are endless. I'll shut up, she's got something else going on.
I could be here all day and still not see how many different things that you can do with them. This is one of the masks anyway, the spider leg one.
Is that what? Sorry.
That's what
it's probably a hazard.
No, it does look like. It's just a shape I like, really. I've doodled it for years. And I just like it. I think it's cool. So I've got this in Crackle texture paste. I did these on Facebook and said I would show how I did them. And I've used the pigments to colour them. Oh, I don't know.
You can just see it, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
All the ink's gone in between the cracks.
That is lovely.
And you can see it. So you can't actually use the mask the same way as you use a stencil.
Yeah, I think that's a cool idea.
Yeah, so am I in there? Have I done it?
No, that's fine. Yeah. You've got it. So Emma's showing you now variational ways of decorating your pages. So yes, you can die cut those pages. Yes, you can build your albums. What I would you suggest the same, Em, is decorate the pages first before we connect them to our spine?
Yes, but you don't have to. You can actually open them flat as well. And there's examples all over and show in a minute.
Yeah, okay.
But if you'd want to get really arty, anything like this I would do first. So I've got 2 pages there ready. And all I'm going to do with the mask is just a crackle. With the mask, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the whole page though, rather than just going through the stencil. And I'm going to leave it nice and thick, because the cracks will...
The thicker you go, the thicker the cracks.
Yeah, the bigger the cracks, isn't it? Oh, just like that. And then this time, instead of getting a positive off a stencil with a mask, you get a negative, which means you can start layering when you're spraying or inking. Start laying them together and you get a totally different look. So that is... how cool is that?
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't it just look good?
And then I get frustrated because she's inspiring me and I'm like, I don't have the time to do this craft as well as my own craft. It really frustrates me.
You want to play?
She's so cool.
So I've got some already dry and I want to show you with the pit. I've got some already dry. It was tight, organised.
So the stencil that Emma just used there is 100. It's within the bundle 100217. Combined price £28.49. But just remember, if you just like that one that she's just used, go and check it out on the website. It's there as an individual. There are a whole host of stencils, masks, and I have Emma has picked these sort of slimline stamps because they're ever so popular in this show right now. There are some other ones as well. She's got lots of designs on it. I can't fit them all on my counter, as you know. So have a look at those. Let me just quickly show you this sample while she's just getting her bits and pieces together. So this is a book, okay, so... Thank you. Sorry, I think I just caused chaos then by wanting to show this sample. So this is one of those books where I said to you, make a front, a back and a spine and then adhere it into the book. How beautiful is this one? Very grungy, very deep in design. However, you have all of your pretty papers in your stash. Imagine these in those beautiful pastel pink papers that you have. I'm thinking about wedding albums, seed packet albums, the things that I love. But equally, if you're into this sort of style, then you're going to be able to create all of this gorgeousness in here. So you've got the leaves in here. We've got those beautiful individual stamps. So the pages in here go from a leaf to the scallop to a butterfly, back to the scallop, then on to tags, Absolutely incredible. Doilies in there, so don't forget you don't have to add the pages that Emma's created. You could add variations of different things that you have in your home as well. Here we go, so beautiful flowers. Look at that, that's that stamp that's in the show today. So create your own beautiful books, decorate them with your ribbons, do the wraparounds, make it extra special for that extra special person. Back to you, Em.
Okay. I've lost the ones I was going to do, but I'm going to show it on this one.
Okay.
But the pigments, what you can get in the shop is these little glass ink bottles, and you can mix your own colours. They're really, really strong. You only need a few drips. That's the one, Emma.
And just tell us a little bit about them. What are the, I know they're permanent when they're dry, but tell us a little bit about what do they work on?
These pigment inks, they work on the multi-surface, really. I mean, I've used them on fabric, and I've washed it and they've stayed in. They go on to glass, they go on to metal, they go on to card. You can watercolour with them. They're small but mighty. They also work over your texture pastes.
So much you can do with them then.
It's never ending. And I mean, I've had these ages. I've just had to replace my pink today. And I mean, you've seen how much I've used them. And that is literally it. How many drops? I put about 3 drops of the red in that bottle.
Wow.
And a couple of drops of the blue. And then I'm going to mix it with water, just out the spray gun. You don't need to mix much. This is another thing, you can mix it as much as you want. And we'll get like a purpley colour, I think. But I mean, obviously you can mix whatever you want. You can start mixing, they've got the opal there, that's just shiny. You can mix that in with other colours and see what happens.
That, if you mix in that opal colour, will it give it like a bit of a shiny? Like a...
Well, I've got some rose gold here. I'll put it in here and see what happens. I think that'll make it shiny. Oh, too much.
She's I'm not calling her a witch or anything, but she's like a witch in a kitchen with the lotions and potions, isn't she?
Did you never used to make potions as a kid?
Do you just randomly pick things up and start mixing them with water like that? It's so cool, isn't it?
So there we are. We've got blue and red in there. So it's taken... that's right in the place. We've got that blue. It's totally changed it by adding a couple of drops of red. And then... this, when it dries, it will crackle, but obviously I've lost my dry ones. I'll find them as soon as we're not here anymore.
Yeah. Well, when we go to a recap of the show, maybe you'll be able to find them. Is it coming through?
It's just taking a while.
Give it a second. Give it a good old shake.
It's not coming out. I think I dropped it before.
Oh.
Hold on, I got another one.
Oh, she's got another one. So whilst Emma's just sorting that out, the pigment inks on this one, you get 6 in total in the colour waves. You get like a tealy grey gunmetal. We get that beautiful purple. We get a dark blue, a true red, which is beautiful for your red poppies. We get the sort of, it's burnt orangey browny colour for some flowers, I would probably say, and then you get that lovely silver sort of effect. It has got an opal twist in there, like it looks like it has got mica in there as well, so you are going to be able to create those sparkly colours. So the item number for the micas that Emma is actually mixing, 100218. Today, if you are a club member, 2184. If you are at the statuses with your spending, you will get those for approximately £19.
Yeah, you absolutely can't see the mica as well. I've got it working.
Can you? All right.
When I've dropped it, I've pulled the thing that sucks it up off. Anyway, there we are, you can see it. Oh, it's not going to show much on here as yet because, in the middle, Emma, it's still wet and it hasn't cracked. But once it has, this is what you get.
Oh yeah, it's sort of like reflective, is it? Oh yeah.
Because the cracker's got a slight sheen, so it takes on that. But obviously you don't have to go as dark as that. You can go lighter by mixing the colours.
Nearly nice. Right, I'm just going to give Emma a second to clear a station and get ready to show you something else. So from all of the counters, I'm just going to talk about the most popular in the show. So the most popular now, it was the stencils, it's now actually the pages. So I think maybe you're all going to try the pages for the first time today. Maybe. Going to step into a new craft for 2022. Don't forget though, you're not stepping into a brand new genre of craft. You're only going to mix it in with the lovely papers, stamps and dies that you have in your own collection. You'll be able to use my stamps, you'll be able to use my dies or any other branded items as well. So the item number for the full complete bundle, 100218. 216. The savings on this one are incredible. Remember, it is 5 large A5 dies, okay, which create pages, spines, and all of those extra embellishments in there as well that look like seaweed, or everybody's going to see them completely different. You've got textured elements in there, so you will be able to build on those pages as well. 100216. So the second most popular item is the stamps, the single stamps, and the item number for this one is 100221. We're just finding it, we're just popping the show together for you for the most popular items, and these are those Slimline stamps that are going to give you the bubbles, the hearts, the daisies, in the A5 set. So we have 2 combinations. We have the 2 with the bubbles and the sort of squiggle design, which is this beautiful one, 100221. And then lastly on the counter, we have 100222 with those hearts and that large open daisy on there. So we'll go back to Emma and see what Emma's got to show us now. But everything is selling beautifully. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for purchasing the goodies here from the How to Craft Network. But as always, if you're just sitting back with a Kit Kat, we love Kit Kats. Oh, yes. We love tea, we love coffee. Enjoy the show.
I'm going to do something stampy and inky now. I've shown how to use the masks and things in a more mixed media way, but I thought for people who aren't into that kind of thing, we'll just do some stamping. To do the one page, you just cut your page dies like that. That'll give you 1 page. If you want a double page, fold your card in half, and then this bit of the die here cuts it at the side. Let that bit of your die hang over the side. Now, I could have given you a die without a cut thing there, but I want you to have the option of being able to do the 1 or the 2 pages. So that cut line is hanging over the edge of the folded card. And then you just pop it through. I keep thinking I'm going to make that stick. I don't know the plates for it.
No, it's a good machine. Have faith.
And once it goes through, you'll see that you've got, because this is how you make your card blanks with them as well.
Okay.
So, oh, there. That's probably why my machine's not, I'll pull them through. So, once it's through, then that. And that's how you do your card blanks and things with them as well.
Oh, that's just...
And then that again, just glues in the same way.
And you get a double page?
Yeah, double page. It's really easy. And then...
We should have called you Double Whammy.
Double Whammy.
Double productivity in everything she does, double pages.
If there's another way to do something, I'll find it. I'm going to stick that in. I brought my Eureka, I didn't want to make a mess of yours.
Simon says the same, am I really that bad?
But I just thought, because mine's, that's the pigment inks there, it doesn't come off.
Permanent when dry.
Yeah, you can scrub it off, but...
So the stamp is the one with the heart in there, Emma, and the item number with the heart in, if you like this one, is 100222.
So I've just put it where I want it on the side, and then I'm gonna... Oh, it's tidy. How? How did I get it so messy, so quick? If you've seen us on Facebook, you'll see the avalanches I have coming down the side, because when I'm going live, I kind of just shove it all to one side, and if I move one thing, it all
comes crashing in.
Crashing down around us. I'm never tidy. Never.
Hey, you're not hurting anybody, who cares?
There we are. Super plain, super simple. Even if you kind of get some bits that haven't stamped, if you don't feel... I wouldn't even worry about it. Sometimes it adds to it. And then the next stencil is... I don't know how... It was tidy, was it?
It was.
I was organised.
I was surprised.
So this is the Rainbow Hills stencil, and I'm going to go around the hearts because the stencils you can see through them. I'll use a blue, just with the ink pad. You can also do this with your pigments as well, because obviously all that is ink colours all mix and match together. Because it's then that make it so if you buy your pink in the ink pad, it's going to match the colour in the sprays and the pigments and breathe.
So that's so true to Emma, and a credit to iZinc. Emma's been using iZinc for a long time, far longer than I have, and we brought it to you live on Create and Craft approximately 8 months ago, exclusive at Create and Craft, but Emma has been using it a long time. She's been painting plant pots and all sorts for years, so she is a true ambassador for iZinc and, you know, the Stamps by Me brand.
Still on my plant pots. I didn't varnish them or anything. They're still in my garden.
Brilliant.
They're really good. It's really good products. And actually, there's a New York mixed media artist called Seth Apter. Now, he has his name on a lot of his ink products, and he's fabulous. He's very grungy. He's very different. Look him up, and he's just fabulous. There we are. See, I've got the detail around it already.
Yeah.
Just with that. But then, I'm going to use the pigments. Now, I'm not bothered if me thing gets paint on. I quite like them better when they're dirty. Like covered in colour.
Shows you're creative.
When something's clean, I don't feel like it's used. Here's me with the paint up the wall. What I'm going to do is go in with a waterbrush again. So you can watercolour with them. But the good thing about watercolouring with something that's permanent at the end means you can layer back over them with your ordinary watercolours and you won't get like a muddy brown. So if you use an orange and you want to go over with purple and you've used the orange in the pigments, you won't get brown, which you usually would.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
So whilst Emma's just quickly painting, like, we will keep watching you painting, so don't stop. I will just tell you that if you've made a purchase today in this studio, or up until Monday morning, I have an amazing handmade gift from Emma, and I'll show you at the end of the show. So anybody who's made a purchase of Emma's products in show up until Monday, because obviously I appreciate people work, one winner will be picked at random and announced next week for a beautiful handmade gift, and I'll show you that one in a second. The second thing I want to tell you about also is that Emma has also made a beautiful card, and anybody that puts a comment underneath this video when we have finished on air will be in with a chance to win a handmade card, personally signed from Emma herself, which is so cool. So after we've gone off air, pop a comment below, let us know how you felt the show went. If you think we need to improve, let us know. If you think we're amazing, be kind and just let us know. We are here to inspire. We want to get it right, and we want you to come back time and time again and enjoy the show. So do let us know, and we will pick a winner at random for the card also. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. I hold my breath every time, and it sounds like I repeat and repeat for the sake of repeating. But we do have new viewers every day, and we do encourage you to tune in with us as much as you can.
So this is, I'm using the little brush out of here. Now, I would say, if you want to get in the detail, I wouldn't use this brush. It's very good for covering a block area. It's just use your artist brushes. It's a good idea. It means you can take a little bit out, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's for painting in small areas. Okay. Just in case anybody tries it and gets really annoyed that they end up with a splodge. So I've done the red there, and I'm just going to dry it super quick, and then I'll show you what I mean about going over with a water-based product as well. Just take 2 seconds. It dries really quick.
So the layering. So if you sat back at home like me thinking I would never do that normally, well, hopefully today Emma is inspiring you to get out your stash and have a play with your goodies.
Right, so there we are, and I've got some watercolours here as well, because I really wanted to show this, because I've often say go around the edges, add your shadow in, where sometimes you don't want to, because you think if you've watercoloured it and then you add a shadow around, it's going to pull the colour out or it's going to bleed. So I'll use this one. I don't know what colour this one is. Just go around the edge. We're not going for shadow, we're going for bright green. Little shadow going round. And you'll see the colour pop out. The heart pop off the page. And then with the heart, you can use the other stamps as well to start building up a picture. I think so. This could be the background. This is the background of our artwork.
And it's not until you add that shadow, it comes to life.
There's the watercolour over the top. It just comes off as permanent.
Oh, yeah.
But there is that. So this is the background. And what else I've done is I've taken some of the flowers and I've already coloured them and fussy cut them out. There's that. And then I've got a whole box of them here.
Wow. You have been busy.
I just sit in front of the, just sit on a night and do them. So I've got dies and things cut out, the foliage.
So are these the flowers that are on today's show?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
And the flowers that are with the DL stamps. And then I've cut some of these out as well. Now these here, the squiggly lines, they're abstract, so they be whatever you want them to be. So they can be sort of trees.
Are these in the page collection?
Petal page.
Petal page,
yeah.
Okay. So if you just want the petal page, check that out on the website. But this die is actually available in that bundle on the counter, the item number 100216.
Well, I'm going to have that. That is going to be a little tree there. So we've got the hearts behind. And you don't have to do it as bright or anything as I do.
So Audrey's
Stick
asking
to your style.
Audrey's asking a question. Question. Good question, Audrey. She's saying, are the paints in the bottles what you used on your plant pots?
Some of them are. Okay. What I'll do, Audrey, is, are you on Facebook? What I'll do when I get home, underneath this video, I'll put a link to Happy Place, Emma's Happy Place, and then anybody who wants to join can join via that.
Absolutely. And
just
then
request to join and somebody will let you in, and then there's numerous amount of things I've shown on there how to do. You can get in touch with us, just send us a message. I'll always answer.
She likes to talk.
I do. Well, I always answer. I don't want anybody to get home and think, I've seen her do this and I want to do it, but not have the confidence to message us to see how. Oh,
so the flowers that Emma's got to the right-hand side of her tags as well, those are the stamps that are available in the show. So you have some large blooms. So this is the tag collection that Emma's made the page from, 100216. This is now limited stock, okay? The actual tag bundle is limited stock. The actual stamps themselves that she is using, so these are some words, 100219. We have some products at risk, but please don't worry if you're shopping and you're watching the show later. Please don't worry, go back and check out the website because sometimes things bounce out of people's baskets. These are the flowers, 100220. These are the ones that Emma's already got painted up for you. So have a look at those as well.
Yeah. So I've gone through them all, I've stamped them. It's just the same way as I stamped the heart, but I just cut the main element, painted the main element then, fuzzy cut them out. So it's just like anything, any kind of flower you would like to cut out, take elements from the stamps and do it that way. I'm just going to add them in, just wherever I want. So I've got the heart, and then I've got sausages, snails going to live there. And then we're going to bring it to life more. And this is where you add your watercolours again, or a pencil. I'll show you with a pencil. So underneath the snail, you would give him, so he's grounded. It's nothing too arty that you can't do. It's just a line and then you're pulling it back out. Just watercolour, use your watercolour paints. Just sometimes. And then again around each one. Use a colouring pencil. It doesn't have to be watercolour. Anything at all. You're just adding a little bit shade, even just down one side.
So this is giving it dimension, isn't it? With like no pads.
What breaks all the layers up, because I use so many things all the time. This is what breaks the layers up to make it so you know what's behind and what's forward.
Right, okay. Got it.
I don't know why I'm so nervous. I wasn't until now.
It shows you're passionate about it.
Yeah.
I say, oh, don't be nervous, you're going to absolutely be fine. And then I'm stood over here holding my breath.
You're nervous. You get nervous as well, though, don't you? It's quite...
We make a great pair, I know that, Emma. So I have seen the questions. You're all talking whilst Emma is colouring. I have seen all of the questions. I do have the name of the giveaway from the other day as well, so stay tuned for that one.
But I'm going in with a white gel pen over the things I've coloured with the watercolours. And I'm going to give him some cheeks there. A little white dot in his eye will bring him to life. And then go over around his eyeball as well will bring him to life. And then, again, it doesn't matter where the sun's shining or where the light's coming from. Just add in some white highlights and it will make you look a lot more arty than what you are. Or what you think you are, anyway. Because, I mean, abstract art is art, isn't it?
I love abstract.
It's confidence. That's what it is. Again, just adding in some little highlights and it'll make everything pop.
I love that.
But again...
Oh, she's not finished
I'm
yet.
not done yet. I keep going.
No, you're all right.
It's never ending, isn't it?
Plenty of time.
And again, if you're doing it before your page goes in, go around, because when you add when you're matting and layering and you add your colour behind, it makes the artwork pop.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're just doing it, you're not matting and layering going straight into your journal, ink round and black, and it'll make everything pop forward.
Yeah, it draws your eye in,
turn it
doesn't
around
it?
that way like that.
Draws your eye in, doesn't it, Em?
Well, and I haven't really done that much to... It looks like I've done a lot, but I haven't...
I know I could do that. So I couldn't do a lot of your work, but I know I could absolutely do that today. No problem at all. Yeah. No problem at all. I'm quite happy with that one. So whilst Emma, if there's something else you want to show...
Yes,
okay,
sure.
I'll come back to Emma in a second. So the complete show... is available online. I'm not going to go through every product because it becomes boring. You can all see the product code numbers underneath our How to Craft Network studio website. You can see all of the products under there. There are many other products as well available for you. I just want to remind you that we do have a club here at the How to Craft Network studio, which you can buy online. If you are wanting to join our club, this will entitle you to extra discounts, savings, feature benefits, exclusive stamps at a reduced price, goodie bags, sales, all of that good stuff. If you are wanting to buy the club, just pop club into our website. That will bring it up for you. You must do the club in a separate transaction, okay? So buy the club, go through with your club, it automatically activates you as a club member. So if you are wanting to make purchases after on the second order, it will do that for you. We also have our fabulous Create Together Club, which entitles you to 3 stamps throughout the year. Your second one is coming out to you all very soon, and you can join it at any point. And I am here in studio for 1 week with each stamp inspiring you along the way. Stamps by me pride themselves on giving you inspiration, holding your hand throughout the whole process of your crafty journey. I help you, you help me. It allows me to be creative even though it is my job, which is amazing. So check out anything on the website. I would suggest get a cup of tea and enjoy the website. There are step-by-step guides, PDFs, downloads, photographs, inspirational guides, videos. There is just so much. Just go and enjoy it. We spent a lot of time building it. Go and enjoy it. So let's go back to the lovely Em and see what she's got planned next. I'm not sure.
People don't like fussy cutting, I'm hearing. I really enjoy it. I know some people do, some people don't, some people will do it just because. But you can actually make your stamps mask off the different layers. Okay. So you don't have to fussy cut, you build up the image as you go. So I'm starting off with sausage on the butterfly page. Just going in, I'm just going to stamp. I'll not build it all up because I've already got one done, but you'll see as we go exactly what I mean. So sausage will go there. And then I've already made a mask with them. So I'll have fussy cut ones, but that's all you have to do. You'll see I've used them. So fussy cut ones, and then I'm going to cover them with a scrap bit of paper, and I'm going to go in with the flower. Now the scrap bit of paper over the top of sausage.
Somebody's saying, is he a Cumberland sausage?
Oh yes.
Or is he a southern sausage?
Northern sausage.
Northern sausage.
Cumberland.
Okay, let's leave it there. Or else we'll have another blooper. Oh.
It's Cumberland, isn't it? Cumberland's not.
Do you know, I always go back and review my show, see how I can get better, how I can improve. I'm going to watch that part of my show for definite, saying that. Let me know your thoughts when you watch the show, what you thought about my opening spiel about that tag.
There we are. So your mask will come off, and then you can see, because I've stamped the flower over the top of the mask, it now looks like sausages in front of the flower.
We've all lost it now. Oh.
And then I've cut that one out, and I'm going to put it there.
Do you save your masks, or do you fussy cut every time, Em? Because when I do a mask, I normally pop it in the envelope and save it.
Yeah, keep it. If you don't enjoy fussy cutting out, don't torture yourself by making to do it every time.
Yeah.
I mean, I love to fussy cut out. I think it's really relaxing. Why doesn't that fit on there? Have I done it the wrong way around?
Turn it over.
Emma.
And are you the same as me?
Hey.
You'll know if you'd be able to fussy cut it or not, because you'll always put a die in if you're not able to fussy cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's easy enough, and I mean, I don't know, I don't really want to say I'm not the brightest bulb in the box. But
yeah, when it comes to cutting.
When it comes to anything, if there's an easy way to do it, I always try and find it. So if I really feel that you need a die, there will be one there.
There'll be one.
Yeah.
Good.
So I was trying to say. I was going to say lazy as well, but yeah, I suppose it is, isn't it? There's an easier way around it.
Okay.
Then I'll find it. There we go. And again, that's building it up, but you're not covering behind. And I've built this one up a little bit different, but exactly the same. And then what I did at the top was the DL stamp. I turned it on its side because it always doesn't have to be straight.
Yep. Good
Turned
idea.
it on its side and did it again, so it looks like you've got more flowers coming off to the side.
Yep. I like that.
And then to colour it, again, you can use your pigments or just watercolour. I'll grab the watercolour because it's just quick in there, just to show. Because you don't want to be here all day listening to us. Really.
But she would, if
I
allowed,
would,
she'd
if I was
stand here
given,
all day.
I would.
She would.
I really would. It's your ears that I don't want to air.
Oh, I'm certain people absolutely adore you, Emma.
Again, just going around. Well, I nearly sat and coloured it all in, and I thought, wait, leave something. Because you've seen what I do. I start samples and then I finish the demos, and I finish them off before I get a chance to demo them.
Because you can't stop.
I can't stop once I start. So what I've done is I've done them and then stepped away.
So for all of our new viewers, we do have the Eureka available on the website as well. Check that one out if you're looking for something that's going to enable you to be a bit messy like Emma's got going on right now. Anxiety. And stamp and be creative. The Eureka is available. Probably all of you have absolutely got it. Probably all of you have got two. But if you are sharing this video to different groups and to different social media platforms, I can guarantee a lot of people will not have heard of our channel.
This isn't messy what I'm doing though, this one.
No. So let's share the love of craft with our crafty friends. You never
this
know,
is your basic card making, isn't it?
Yeah.
This kind of one, but we're going to put them into journals. That's another thing when you're art journaling. All your skills that you've had, making your cards and things, you've already got them. All I do is I add extras, add a bit of fabric in instead of a bit of, you know, when you're matting and layering, instead of matting and layering onto black, then a pink, I'll do a black, then a white lace instead. So all it is adding something different in to place what you would do normally. Well, that is how I would colour it up. But in between each one, to make it look more 3D, I would go in again with a dark when it's dry and just ever so slightly with a wet brush, just going around. Now, if you don't feel comfortable with the black, just build it up with a dark blue. And then go in with your white highlights again, and it's going to, just see there that little bit.
Looks cool,
how it already pops forward.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that one.
And then I'll put these ones into a book and show what we've done so far when it's full. Have you got anything you need to do while I'm gluing on?
Yeah, that's fine. So if you just, I'm not going to talk through products, but the item number that is on the counter there is the dye bundle. It is limited stock, 47.49 today, and I'm just going to show you some samples while Emma just glues those few pages in, just very, very quickly. So this is one made with the tags, incorporating all of those beautiful stamps as well, but with no sort of front cover. It's just been spined with some beautiful ribbon on there and tied. Can we see how gorgeous that is? Look at that. And this is a fabulous deco plate, so incorporate it in with all of the other brands that you absolutely love. Don't be scared thinking they're not going to match. They will. If you keep the colour theme or the colour waves all very similar, you are going to be able to create.
I've mixed and matched your stamps in with my style stamps as well, and that they work perfect. And that's the stencil, the Rainbow Hills behind with my dies and your dies.
And these are little tags that are popped in those pages, that what are in the set as well, which go down in size. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me just see what else I've got going on. Oh, I'm not going to show you the giveaway because it's absolutely awesome. And I mean awesome. And I said to Emma, how long did that take you? So if you make a purchase in the show today, no matter how big or how small, somebody's going to win an awesome prize from Emma. It's absolutely awesome. Let me just have a look here.
Oh, that one.
December 2021. Sorry, Nathan.
That's your bullet journaling.
Poor Nathan's like, who do you want me to look at here? I'm trying to get everybody in. So this is like a little bit of a doodle sort. Did you do the word December?
It's bullet journaling. Oh, yeah, just
so you
bubble writing.
And then all of those lovely pages inside. So December 20, wish list.
Yeah. They're the stamps. Do you know the stamps with the tulip type flower? I turn them into bells for Christmas.
Literally.
And bullet journaling is
It's massive at the moment.
Massive.
I'm not saying I've got time to do bullet journaling, but
it would be really nice too. I did December.
We'll see if January ever comes. Stand by.
The glue's not sticky because there's a camera on, but this is what we've done, and now we're basically, and we've stopped and started, and so when you put them all together, again, measure the spine. Put that one down, it's not going to stick. Measure your spine and use your layering dies in as well.
That is so cool.
And they just all work. It's just nice to have a shaped page that you haven't had to cut all the same yourself, because never end up the same twice.
No,
Ever.
so don't overwhelm yourself with doing pages. Do a page an evening, add them all into a book, and it's going to look absolutely brilliant. So thank you so much, Emma, for putting all of that.
Show them all.
I know, I wish we had.
I'll keep coming back and show them all.
She's already got a date booked in for February, so she will be back. Now, just a couple of things I just want to touch on. So the die collection is limited stock. Everything else is okay. The die selection is limited stock. So check out your baskets if you have that in your basket. I don't ask you to check out your basket. I am fearful some of you may miss out. So that's that one. Moving on to a couple of other things I just want to talk about before we say our goodbyes to Emma is the winner of the card that was made on Wednesday. This one here. Thank you, Nathan. Which I said I would announce today in Emma's show is a lady called Michaela Brown. Okay, Michaela? So if you could please personal message me your address, you have won this beautiful card from there, like I promised. Now, if you pop a comment under today's video, which is the close of me and Emma today in her Thirsty Brush show, Emma is going to do a signed card, which is this one. Okay, for anybody who comments underneath this video after we've gone live, and that comment can be anything. You can ask a question, just say you enjoyed it if you enjoyed it. If you think we can improve on anything, we have open ears as well. So anybody who comments underneath the video will be picked for this card at random next week, and I will announce that in studio. However, if you have made a purchase in today's show, this is very exciting. If you have made a purchase today in the show, okay, and I'm not closing it until Monday because I appreciate people work all hours and are working incredibly hard at the moment, you know, just keeping life going as we have to. So I'm not going to close it until next week, but anybody who purchases a product from the live show today, or a Thirsty Brush product up until Monday, Emma has made this, and we're going to pick a winner next week. Let me show. It's awesome, and it's packed with stuff. It's a full-on junk journal.
Yeah, it's upside down.
Sorry, sweet.
It's just the words on it. But if you unravel it, it's just tied with ribbons, so it's just... I'm
just going to do a twist on it, because I just know you've spent a lot of time on this. So for anybody who's maybe new, you will be in with a chance to win this one. Let me just untie it. It's like she says. So just untie. So this is like an envelope, is it? Oh my gosh. So Emma is going to... We're going to pick a winner for this. I mean, come on, the hours of work. Oh. Oopsie-daisy. I'm being very delicate with it. It looks like it's taken a long time. So we've got that beautiful sort of album there. And then the further you go in and you open it, there are many more pages with decorative elements in there. I think there's another... I'm not going to open it.
They're all open. They've all got something inside. Right,
okay. So this is super kind of you, Emma, to take the time to put this together for today's show. You can see she's crafts in her sleep, can't you? Too much time. And then inside...
Yeah, all the stamps and things.
Awesome.
There's so many things you can do, but not enough hours to show everybody.
Yeah, I mean, Emma's just literally taken her paints, swiped across a page, and just being...
It's all the ink stuff I've used as well.
Really creative. A whole bunch of tags wrapped together there with a bow. Yeah. Absolutely.
Open that one and pull it out again.
Open this one?
Yeah, it pulls out again.
Oh, I don't want to.
Let's do it. It's all glued.
Just do it.
Fall apart.
Just do it. Okay, okay.
And all that's done.
Another one?
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool. Look at that. And then it is decorated on the back as well. Nothing's been left unturned for you there. So absolutely amazing handmade gift from Emma. To say thank you to anybody that purchased a Thirsty Brush product from now up until next week. One winner will be picked at random for this, and one winner will be picked at random for who comments underneath the live video. Thank you so much, Emma.
My pleasure.
What's the plans? Are you back on? When are you back on telly?
Oh, I'm on Create and Craft on the 24th with new toys.
Oh, so exciting. So she's back with you on the 24th. Do not forget to share all of our pages, all of our videos as well. Emma's Happy Place, if you want more inspiration on the sort of style and design that me and Emma have put together for you today, you can do that. So I will say good afternoon, and I will see you all later. We are back with you next week with a packed schedule. We have so much to show you. So whatever you're doing, have a lovely afternoon stroke evening. If you're crafting, make sure you show us all your makes. Take care, everyone. Have a fun afternoon. See you later. Bye. Bye.